Thanks, Holly. We take a look at the Capital One starting lineups now for UConn. Samuelson and Nurse are shooting their threes at a tremendous success rate. For UCLA, so much of the Bruins attack revolves around Jordan Canada and Monique Billings. But if Corver is on from three, they might be able to hang with UConn here today. Getting set for game two. A lot of the UConn fans were walking around in the concourses after game one saying, how about Oregon? They could be a lot of trouble for either of these teams. Underway as the Huskies win the opening tip in a game. On the entry, kicking out for Chong. That's around and out. Big rebound, Williams right back up. The All-America candidate. Their victory over Maryland in the game one upset on this floor. Collier demanding the ball, kicks it back out. Nurse from three-point land, got it. Sophomore for the Bruins, who's an emerging star for UCLA. Williams, nice cut there. Collier finishes. It's not been true in her senior year. Nurse. Collier with the kick. Williams is open. Got it. Won in the victory against Boise State. 14 points, 10 rebounds, 3 steals, and 3 blocks.
If you ask her teammates, she is a crucial, probably unsung hero, Kennedy Burke.
Overtime to Stanford in 2014. Couple of bounces, and they're working on a 157-game winning streak.
Play now with Asia Wilson having a little bit more room to run, so to speak.
Well, you know, I think South Carolina and Notre Dame, as we see Kia Nurse nail down that three, and here comes one of those runs, right, Danger, like the timeout here by Corey Close to a full court action. After this, well, they couldn't even get the rebound.
Oh, what a nice play there by Collier. The Bruins really need to turn to her to light it up. Downstairs. Oh, look at Williams again with a catch out of the double team. Collier's open. Got it. Billion to work their way here to Bridgeport, Connecticut. They're a team that does not typically turn it over, only about 12 times a game. Williams again for 2. The All-America candidate, the Player of the Year candidate.
Full court, giving a little in and out dribble and then finishing.
And oh, by the way, your center is your leading assist person and steals person.
Samuelson, yeah, all net from three-point land. Bonded with the late legend John Wooden when she started at UCLA over Corey's name, which is shared with Wooden's great-granddaughter.
Well, watch the tell by this young lady right here, Gabby Williams. If you're these three defenders, she's going to tell you what is about to happen. Please go back door. So how does that get through there? You got to be kidding me. Still have to pressure her enough that she can't make that backdoor pass. My goodness gracious, defense has got to be better in that instance.
Dangerfield, quick step to her right, and a foul too. She'll be going to the line.
You have Gabby Williams directing traffic, throws a dime to Katie Lou Samuelson, and then the freshman Crystal Dangerfield in transition. Just too quick. Nice little hesitation.
That from all 5 positions, everybody is outstanding with the basketball.
Inside again, and it's Williams fired up.
The bet is on, Rebecca.
She does not touch the rim.
Thank you. The most important part of that conversation is that Kara is right. UCLA is one of UCLA's finest. You know what I love most about Gabby Williams? 2 things. As Nafisa Collier makes that layup.
Misfire in close, an 18-point lead. Dangerfield. That's a shifty pass. And Collier for 2.
Attempted 3 of them have been 2 or 3 steps behind the arc.
Big answer by Collier now.
Shoot this team back into it.
They're 4 out of 10 outside the line. Samuelson becoming a 3-point shooting show. In the tail end of that halftime.
Well, we talked a lot about UConn going on these runs. How were you able to withstand that?
Able to make difficult shots near the rim.
Did some explosive games, 6:25 or more games. Williams blows by everyone, draws the foul. She will be at the line again.
A fake or go for something with Gabby Williams. I mean, it's lights out. You're not going to have the closing speed to be able to. Billings actually does a pretty good job to contest that shot, but the athleticism and the explosiveness of Williams there on full display.
Chong is the open shooter. Got it from 3.
And unless this kid makes shots.
Well, a miss for her there, but a second effort thanks to Collier. Here's Williams down the lane. Another lay-in for Gabby Williams, who has 12.
Yeah, credit her, because it is very difficult to do what she did, which is change your frame of mind and be able to be a viable part of this team. Not easy to do at a place like UConn.
Whistle in my hands.
60-43, the Huskies. Dangerfield, another nice bounce pass. She's had some great looks today.
Come on now. Listen, I don't want to talk sacrilege here, but the great Mariah Jefferson was not the passer that this young woman was as a freshman. And think about the career Mariah Jefferson went on to have.
Holly will be speaking with Coach Auriemma at the end of this quarter. Off the fake, Collier back for Chong's three. Burying it.
You just miss her presence, period.
O'Cara had the great honor and privilege of playing for Pat Summitt. A giant figure in basketball. Chong with a blow by
to win it.
UCLA was clean in the third, weren't they? They did not commit a turnover in the third quarter. Chong, terrific fake, finds the open shooter and knocked in by Collier.
That whole thing, though, was set up by the ball fake she made at the start of the catch.
And John Madry to our left, to my left, who does such a great job on our stats. And another jump shot buried by Collier.
Airlines United, step up for the Samuelson family. Give this guy a break.
I think with all the love that he's giving Dunkin' Donuts, D&D may want to step up and spring for the ticket. And that's going to do it. UConn wins for the 35th consecutive time and the 110th consecutive game. And it is on to the Elite Eight to take on Oregon. On to another regional final for the 12th consecutive year. That is the second longest D1 record as far as winning streak in any sport all time.